In today's video, we will explore how MitID is transforming the way businesses in Denmark register, obtain licenses, and manage their ongoing obligations, making what used to be a complex administrative process significantly more efficient and secure. For entrepreneurs, executives, and advisors operating in the Danish market, understanding how to leverage MitID is rapidly becoming a prerequisite for running day-to-day operations smoothly. At its core, MitID is Denmark's national digital identity solution, designed to provide secure, standardized authentication for citizens and businesses across a wide range of public and private services. It replaces NemID and reflects a deliberate shift toward a more robust, flexible, and future-proof infrastructure for digital trust. When we narrow the lens to business registration and licensing, the impact of MitID is both practical and immediate. Tasks that once required multiple logins, in-person visits, or paper submissions can now be handled in a few structured digital interactions, backed by clear audit trails and strong identity verification. Consider the process of registering a new company with the Danish Business Authority. Previously, founders often had to coordinate identity verification through several platforms, manage physical signatures, or rely on intermediaries to complete formalities. With MitID, each founder and authorized signatory can authenticate themselves directly through a single secure channel, allowing the registration to be completed online with higher confidence in who is actually signing. This reduces processing time, mitigates the risk of errors or fraudulent submissions, and creates an experience that is more aligned with the expectations of modern digital-first entrepreneurs. For foreign investors and executives who relocate to Denmark, MitID functions as the gateway to integrating into the Danish business ecosystem. Once a MitID is obtained, they can log into key portals such as virk.dk and borger.dk, establish or join corporate entities, manage tax registrations with SCAT, and interact with municipal and sector authorities for permits and approvals. The standardized digital identity means that authorities can safely rely on a shared, verified profile instead of repeatedly requiring traditional documentation or wet signatures. This is particularly beneficial in regulated sectors, where licensing conditions can be extensive and documentation heavy. In areas such as food and beverage, construction, financial services, and health-related businesses, licensing frameworks are designed to protect consumers and uphold trust in the market. MitID does not simplify the underlying regulations themselves, but it radically streamlines the steps a company must take to comply with them. By using MitID to access sector-specific portals, businesses can submit applications, attach supporting documents, track status updates in real time, and respond quickly to information requests from authorities. The outcome is fewer delays, greater transparency on where an application stands, and a significantly reduced risk of missing critical communications that could hold back a launch or expansion. Another important dimension is corporate governance and role management. MitID supports a clear distinction between personal and corporate use, allowing individuals to act in an official capacity when authorized by the company. When set up correctly, this ensures that only designated board members, executives, or employees can submit registrations, sign digital forms, or approve licensing applications on behalf of the business. From a governance perspective, this structure reduces the risk of unauthorized commitments, supports internal controls and segregation of duties, and creates a defensible digital record of who approved what and when. For larger organizations operating multiple entities in Denmark, including subsidiaries or branches, using MitID consistently can simplify internal processes for entity management, annual filings, and license renewals. Authorized staff can log into the relevant authorities, verify that company information is up to date, and complete renewals or updates without having to juggle different authentication mechanisms or paper-based workflows. For example, updating company details, registering beneficial owners, or renewing environmental or operating permits can all be handled in a unified, predictable digital environment, reducing administrative overhead and freeing up internal resources for more value-adding activities. Security is central to MitID's design, and this has direct benefits for business registration and licensing. Multi-factor authentication, cryptographic protections, and continuous system improvements help protect sensitive corporate information, ranging from ownership structures to financial data submitted as part of licensing processes. For companies, this provides confidence that interactions with authorities are both compliant and secure. At the same time, MitID's consistent use across banks, insurers, and other private sector partners creates an integrated digital experience. An entrepreneur can use the same secure identity to open a business bank account, sign a loan agreement, and finalize government registrations, minimizing friction at a moment when speed to market can be critical. It is worth noting that the transition from MitID to MitID has required companies and individuals to adapt, including updating internal procedures and educating staff on correct usage. However, those investments are already paying off. Organizations that quickly embedded MitID into their onboarding checklists, corporate policies, and training materials report more streamlined interactions with authorities and fewer bottlenecks around signature collection or form completion. On the compliance side, using MitID also supports better alignment with anti-money laundering expectations and know your customer requirements, as identity verification processes are more robust and standardized. Looking ahead, the Danish authorities and ecosystem partners are working to further integrate MitID into new digital services and cross-border solutions, particularly within the European Union's evolving digital identity framework. For businesses, this points toward an environment where starting, operating, and scaling a company in Denmark will become even more seamless, with less friction between domestic and international processes. The vision is that secure digital identity will underpin not only registrations and licensing, but also data sharing, reporting, and collaboration across borders. For founders, executives, and advisors considering Denmark as a base of operations or as a market for expansion, the message is clear. MitID is more than just a login. It is an enabling infrastructure that makes it easier to turn business plans into operational reality, to comply with regulatory requirements without unnecessary complexity, and to interact with public and private stakeholders through a secure, unified digital channel. By embracing MitID early in the life cycle of a business, incorporation, licensing, banking, and ongoing compliance, companies can reduce administrative risk, accelerate time to market, and align with Denmark's broader commitment to digital trust and efficiency. If you are planning to establish or expand a business in Denmark, make securing and integrating MitID one of your first steps. It will not only simplify your registrations and licensing processes today, but also position your organization to leverage the next wave of digital innovation in the Danish and European business landscape.